I really want to watch this. And I think we have already watched the first like 2 or 3 minutes of this because it I think we saw like a 2-minute clip that was put on Twitter, maybe. I think it was Twitter that we saw like a 2-minute clip of this. This is a 17-minute video. I'm going to play the whole video because there's probably some people that didn't see the first 2 minutes, but I think I have seen the first like two to 3 minutes of this. So without further ado, let's take a look.
Am I insane? Because I feel insane. Okay, half of you saying yes, half of you saying no. Perfect. This is the path from the tutorial. What? So I got to the end of the tutorial? So let me make sure I got this fucking straight, okay?
Okay.
I want to be really clear about what is happening in my mind's eye, all right?
I love Day9, man. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to cry.
You got this, Day9.
I played World of Warcraft Classic last week. What happened then?
Okay.
I enter into a field in front of a building, and there's a dude saying, "Go kill boars." Sir, yes, sir. It's slow, it's bland. I see a lot of places to go. I start completing some quests. There's a genteel pace. I open up more and more and more and more. This world shrouded by fog, and as I wander through it, more is revealed. My curiosity guides me. The high levels of enemies stop me. That interplay guides me for like 10 hours. And I'm like learning some magic.
One of the things he just said that is like, I think pretty like critically important, the high levels of mobs stop me. One of the big things about the retail leveling experience, and I can't remember when they did this, it might have been Legion, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, where they made it to where the world levels with you. So if you wanted to level in Westfall, or if you wanted to level in Stranglethorn Vale, or if you wanted to level in Northrend, the world levels with you. But what that also means is there's no mobs that are just gonna like one-shot you by going into a scary over-leveled zone, and there's no mobs that are that you can stomp because you out-leveled them. And I think everyone in chat saying they hated that. I think it's not good from an MMO perspective, because not an MMO, an RPG perspective, because one of the things that you want to do as an RPG player, longtime RPG player, is you want to level up, you want to get a brand new sword or a brand new spell, brand new armor, hit a high level and stomp the things that just owned you, right? You want to go back and own the things that you just died to in one hit and be like, see? My time was well spent because I'm strong now. I did it. I'm better than I was before because I powered up. I leveled my character and now I'm owning the content. And you can't do that anymore on retail, right? Because the world levels with you. And I think there's a fundamental flaw in that, right? On the other side of things, one of the things that is nice too is when you find a red mob and it kills you. And that dying to that red mob is important because it gives you something to strive for. So when you die, you can then power up your character and then you'll go back for revenge on that mob that killed you because now I'm strong enough to beat that red enemy. So there's something I think fundamentally flawed with the retail system that the world levels with you on a very deep level. Right?
Getting some skills. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of slick, thick, solid, and tight. And so I think, hey, I heard WoW retail is a pretty cool way to tap into WoW as a brand new gamer. Maybe you didn't enjoy the hardcore mechanics of 2004's WoW. Class, that's okay. Blizzard has a retail modern experience for you. So this Tuesday, let's see, 4 hours ago, I said, I'm gonna open WoW retail, and I just hit play. It dumps me on an island where there's a bunch of people where I have to save my son. The son's like, oh, you saved me, you have to kill harpies now. And I don't know, a gnome thing, a gadget man, taped me to like a helicopter to fly up and then like fly back down and like ride a huge boar. At some points, I learned some button pressing. Different abilities, it's telling me to drag things. I'm killing some dudes, I'm dragging loot over to my equipment. But for the most part, I would say in the tutorial island, 20 to 25% of it was me actually playing a game. 75% of it was dialogue and people that I guess I'm never gonna see again. Maybe some of them were at the gates and I don't know, I'm gone. I got on a boat just now. Like, all these people trying to compel me to do things while it's just stapling information to my forehead. And I'm just sitting here with so many staples and post-it notes on my face, and I'm like, God, why do I need to learn all of this? And it's just like, what? It said it pretty clearly. I mean, sure, I suppose, but that's not really my problem. The problem that I had with the tutorial is it was so much contextless information with such little gameplay. But that's okay. It's shoving information down my throat. I'm doing the UHF, drinking from the fire hose. Which
so one of the I agree with his take, and some of you might be like, well, why does his take matter? He's not actually playing World of Warcraft. I think World of Warcraft, as a business model, you're going to have a loss of subscribers every month, right? I'm not saying a loss of overall subscribers, but subscribers will unsubscribe, and there'll be new subscribers that come in, right? It's like this with any subscription business model. You're gonna have attrition, and you're gonna have new subscribers. So you have to, if you want the game to go upwards in trajectory, you have to have more new subscribers than loss. And how do you get new subscribers? Well, providing a first-time user experience that's captivating. If you don't have that, then you're not going to have new subscribers, because new players will come in, they'll say this is crap, and then leave. So the new player experience, from the perspective of someone who's never played, is very important for having the game go in an upward trajectory, right? So like, just some context for people like, well, why does any of this matter? It's like, well, it really actually matters.
For any millennials watching, hopefully you get the reference. For any Zoomers watching, just trust me, it's gone forever. It then brings me to Stormwind. Great. This self-isolated tutorial island did have some merit in terms of showing me the basic flow of the game. It brings me to the whole world. I can now go anywhere I want to go. I go back to the original area and have a brief moment of, the familiarity, the pacing, the slow grind and growth of the game. But I say, no. I'm not done with the tutorial. I derailed myself. I have to go back. I go back to the city where I get into a car that drives me to a horse that I ride to an inn that I then go from to a boat where all of a sudden I'm watching, like, I don't know, the characters from Frozen yelling at each other. And I'm on the ship. I'm not in any of the cutscenes. It's just not about me anymore. I'm just on this fucking boat. And now I'm in a jail. And my jailmate is just like, beat the shit out of me. So I do. And now we're breaking people out of jail. And I'm still not fucking playing a game. I want to cast spells. I want to cast spells on things. Where are my spells to cast? I'm so confused, man. I don't understand, because this is like the most played MMO of all time, and I'm like sitting here and everyone's like, oh yeah, this is a really weird expansion here, and I'm just I want to frost mage. I want to cast spells. I want things to be really, really, really cold around me as I freeze them and I casting. It's like and this is the thing. People keep saying to me, yeah, they really dumbed retail down. I'm actually just so fucking confused.
He's like, am I an idiot, man? This is dumbed down? Like, am I, like, have you ever had that experience? Like, am I the idiot? Is this my fault? That's hilarious. I think this is almost about the point of the video that we saw already. I think it was on Twitter or something. We're getting to the point where we're going to continue on. Like I said, I wanted to watch the full video in its entirety so we understand the context for people that are just joining in, but I think this is around the part where it gets to the new stuff.
I don't know. I literally feel like I've just been doing it wrong. That's what I feel like. It feels like one of those movies where, like, a high school student is in Italy and they somehow think she is the secret agent for the CIA, so she gets swept up into the mission. That's what I feel like. But the thing is, this isn't a fictional movie. This is my life, and I'm just still confused. So I guess I'm going to help Flynn Fairwind, who I hope isn't in here for, like, child murder. I hope isn't a bad
Day9
person.
is so funny.
First introduction I had to Flynn was him asking me to punch him, and now I'm hoping that all these people that I've broken out are killing what I assume are innocent guards. And now I'm just going to go... I mean, there's so much that I'm crossing my fingers about as I step into what still may not wind up being a game. Okay? So let's find out if we can do a game.
Are you thirsty?
That was so good. That was really
Am
well
I
said.
thirsty? I'm so fucking confused. You can invite another player to your group by right-clicking on their portrait. Okay. Jesus, man. It's like, are you thirsty? Okay, let me close this. I feel like without additional context, this just looks insane. Why do you start BFA anyways? Real number, Jay. I'll be honest with you. That doesn't mean anything at all to me. I'm following instructions.
What is
That's
going
good.
on in there?
Yeah, what
Sounds like
is...
you started a riot.
What is...
What's nice is that he's so blind. He's not doing this and that he saw or had someone tell him, oh, just skip this. Like, he's going in as a real blind consumer. No, like, do this, that, the other. It's like, I'm just gonna play World of Warcraft in 2024. And I appreciate that, right?
What's going on? I mean, like, the escalation is incredible. Cool. It's like a cooking tutorial where episode 1 is assembling a sandwich using cheese and deli meat. And episode 2 is...
Yeah. If you need to YouTube the tutorial, there's a problem with the tutorial fundamentally. Yeah, that well said, Brumsjewel. I'm gonna go back here because I interrupted what he was saying.
A sandwich using cheese and deli meat. And episode 2 is butcher a cow. Like I don't know how... I have no idea why I'm here. Should I... Sorry, I didn't mean to punch the microphone. Should I keep doing this? Do I keep doing this? Yeah, draw the rest of the fucking MMO. Exactly, Burner Man. Oh my god. Okay. So Ghost says this is basically the end of the tutorial merging into Battle for Azeroth. Oh, so that's what BFA means. Okay. Okay, so the name of the expansion is Battle for Azeroth. And that's what you mean when you say BFA.
Yeah.
So when I saw BFA, my brain was trying to think of a noun that began with A that was big fucking something.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
right,
assumed that you
yeah.
were saying. And then when all of you were saying Battle for Azeroth, most of you weren't capitalizing like with proper nouns, so I just thought that you were colloquially being like, yeah, no, you did the tutorial, then it's time to battle for Azeroth. I was like, that's a weird way to say you go level.
Dude.
All right, maybe there's some cultural, mismatch happening where I don't get what the words you're saying are. Let's talk
Battle
to
for
Talia.
Azeroth, yep. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to jump up that, I don't think. You have to go around for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be, you have to go, gotta find some stairs somewhere. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's decent. Yeah, try to. No, you want to hit the space bar. Nope. Yeah, right there. You can probably get up there. Yep, good. Easy. Okay.
All right, come on, Talia. I know exactly where I'm going. There's a giant glowing hedron to go. Oh, fuck, this is not the right way. There's a giant glowing hedron that will at least show me my destination. How the fuck do I get over to you?
Must be
here?
upstairs. No, or downstairs.
Dude, it's just so sick. I mean,
right there,
the
right
art is
there,
beautiful. Nauticin says the art department has hard carried Blizzard for a long while now, I feel. I actually think that's such an unfair statement because that implies that it's not part of the experience. It's just this, like, extra thing. That's like, oh, when it comes to staying alive, calories are really doing a lot of heavy lifting. Like, yeah, of course. Like, this fucking, like, oh, you mean one of the most important and difficult parts of making a good game is the thing that has been causing them to succeed with respect to their peers that just across the board have worse art? Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, that's like Tiger Woods' golf swing has really been carrying his golf career. Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, like, I don't...
I actually disagree with Day9 here. I think there's a lot of different things that can attribute to how good a game experience actually is, and graphics are one of them. Yeah, but I wouldn't say that they're like calories in terms of keeping you alive as being like one of the only things. I would say it's one of them. Another one that's bigger than graphics is gameplay, right? I think gameplay is more critical to keeping a game alive than graphics. Right? You can have a beautiful game with terrible gameplay. Then there's story and lore and music and so I think that might be a little unfair of him to say that it's like the only thing. It's like, well, no, that's one of some critical components. It is a critical one, but I would say it's not even the biggest one. So I don't know if I agree with that.
What do you want me to do with that? Like what department's been slight? You know what? Tell me the department that's bad. What's the department that's bad? Engineering, obviously not. It runs buttery smooth. Besides the 10 server kicks, that's right. Okay, you know what? You're right, Beefy TV. I got kicked a lot my first day of playing WoW. The tutorial department, Great point. The tutorial department definitely is going to have some hands on the hips from me when I meet them. All right.
The market hosts travelers from all over Azeroth. There are many taverns, but this one's my favorite. I spend a lot of time in here, pestering travelers.
But
to tell
I
me their
have a
stories,
rewards card.
especially folks from the
It
east
tracks my
kingdoms.
miles traveled and lets me get free complimentary breakfast at the inn. Where is this? Where is this office? Is it behind here? Is it
It's
through
probably
here?
just like up and around.
I feel like such an idiot. I hate these little diamonds that show up on the screen. It's so fucking misleading. Dragon Banks, has he fought anything yet? Some BFAs on the way in, to be honest. Are you kidding me? It's down here? Read the quest, maybe it'll tell you where it is. I'm sorry, they've added all these great accessibility features. So I just keep rubbing my face against walls like I'm a cat leaving pheromones or some shit. I lost my mother when the scourge hit Lord. My father sent me hair raised from the war. Oh, let's go. Wow, that was no wonder they were
He's still looking for that
close
quest.
to interact with the target. I'm gonna go insane. There's a little circle, and the little circle's taunting me, just the way you taunt me. You're all
it's got to
little
be like right
circles,
there.
aren't
Yeah,
you?
it's like 90 yards
Swear
away.
to God,
bro.
I'm gonna find this one on my own because I'm a gamer.
Yeah.
I'm back fucking here fucking again.
Just running circles, dude. It's got to
I
be
don't
upstairs,
believe
right?
it. Did I find it?
Oh, is it there?
Yeah! Woo! There it
easy
is.
clap. Nice, bro.
Is it?
Dude.
Wow, you're saying that in the most shitty way. I know it was hard for me. Oh, look, it's like properly right here as it's always been. Is this retail? No, actually, this is real life. What?
You're in war now. Going to battle.
Stand down! Don't you know who that is?
No! I don't know who anyone is.
Greymane, it is an honor. You are free to remain in the harbor on my authority.
What was any of this?
Talia, for family.
When am I gonna get to play a game?
For the Lord
Shake
and
his hand.
And had her own
Hear
daughter
Cyrus's
cast
tale?
as a traitor.
Is this? Don't tell me this is fucking Cyrus.
Why would you?
Oh my God.
These old... Humor an old knight for a moment, would you?
No.
I was in a battle many
You're
years.
killing me.
It was...
You're killing
Second
me.
War? Tough to keep them all straight.
Oh my God.
An Orcish juggernaut struck our transport. Splinters from the Gustavon refused to leave before the war was won. So he patched himself up.
All right, there we go. I figured out a way to solve that problem. I mean, when am I going to get to fight anything? I mean, my God, I went through a tutorial, ran through town to get to another set of cutscenes. I'm going to town. Let's see if it's...
Oh my God.
But she is misguided. Her advisors have kept...
All right, there we go. Like,
Oh
I mean, this is... Let's just turn that back down for a moment. Wait. We're done? Can I play the game?
Nice.
Finally, some action. Stay on course.
W. Accept the
Stay
quest.
on course.
Let's fight.
Dismissed. Honor guide you.
Yes.
Speak with someone.
Remain vigilant.
Damn, Dan, I'm not reading any of it. I love to pay a monthly subscription to a real-time action MMO so I can read. Listen, I love reading, but when I want to read, I get a book and I read. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, to be fair, and I think I might stray a little from Day9 here again. I think lore is a big part of video games for a lot of players. I think walking through a story is really important for a lot of players. Not for every player. Someone like Peekaboo, or maybe myself, have no idea what the heck is going on. But there's a lot of people that want to play a video game almost as if you'd watch a movie. It's like an interactive movie. You're the character moving through the movie, and you see the cutscenes, and you like Final Fantasy does this very well, right? You're learning more about the lore. You're going through the movie. You're the main character, and you know. So I think it's like a little unfair to say that it's an action RPG because, well, it's not. It's an MMO RPG, and you're the character moving through the story. But to Day9's point that I will agree with is maybe you need a bit more action at the start instead of just so much dialogue. So I can see both sides, but I think I would stray a little from Day9 here again.
You know what I mean? What you did for Classic? It's because it was the only way to play. It made me play. And I had to read so that way I could know where to go. I'm upset too, sweetheart. I'm so ready to play World of Warcraft.
Excellent. Hero, Talia will get you up to speed.
Come back with stories. Kultiris is made up of several major houses. They were unified under Dalen Proudmoore's leadership, but that gradually changed after his defeat.
When you play the game.
Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore now lives in his place,
Okay.
commanding both the military and the guard.
Got it.
House Waycrest has been a loyal valet to the north.
Oh, all the way to the north.
Stories
Okay.
on finding our
This
missing
has to be the last one. This has to be the last one coming up. Okay.
ship. We can do this. Farewell, friend. Finally, some action for Kultiris. All right, Flynn. What's this big lead of yours? Something about Ashvane having a new
When
gunpowder?
the fuck do I do something with the top of people?
How is
One
that
that
a
water
lead?
barrel shot.
Making new weapons all
Fire
the time.
Flynn's pistol at the barrel.
Not like this, then.
I thought that this was a fantasy role-playing game.
Mind giving our skeptical
All right.
colleagues
Oh
a
shit.
What's that?
Who are you in the context of this game? I have no idea, Fire Spoon. People just keep trusting me with information and handing me guns to shoot at barrels. Like, it's crazy.
He's stuck
These
in the water again.
absolute Olympian rowers.
Nice.
Just, we are flying through the. I mean, this is dangerous to be nearby. I don't see speed limit signs, but we're definitely going past the speed limit. If someone steps in front of us, they're going to lose a limb. That is so fucking sweet. Oh my god, I'm doing content.
Okay, let's go,
2.
baby.
Hold on, I'm gonna go talk to this urchin worker. Did I find any retail? Fucking insane. It's one of those insane things I've ever seen. Insane, good or bad? I mean, just like insane in the sense of the word insane. It's just like, it's so
It's
unhinged.
insane.
It's just, welcome to the game, do this, go here, turn this in, here's 50 spells. Now, turn this guy into a sheep, now hit him. Hit him as hard as you can. I mean, and it's just throwing story at me and
Icelands,
throwing
Icelands.
lore and telling me to do stuff.
Nice. Congrats on Ding, bro.
Both of those seems pretty cool. Frost.
Ice barrier, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot at once, yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Blizzard,
the
barriers,
ice barrier.
lance, icicles. What in the fuck?
Yeah.
It's right. Oh. I did it.
Oh, he had to accept the talons.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Yo,
everyone
drag your
just
ice
calm
barrier
down.
though, bro. Nice.
Unbelievably tight. Incredibly sick. Yeah.
So right when he gets into the gameplay, it's like, oh wow, I have an orb of frost that I can launch from my fingertips. That's dope. I think he just wanted to like play the game a little sooner, you know?
Yes. That is what I am talking about. Dude, this combat is really fun.
So he likes the
Holy
combat a lot.
2! Fucking 2, you fucking guys, you bastards. Fuck you, 2.
Family friendly Day9, come on. Yo, you're gonna die.
2.
Yo.
2.
Hide it out, man.
B. Eats.
I like how he just arcane explosions.
All these people fucking watching me be bad. These are like the perverted cultists at the end of the movie Hereditary. They're just watching horrible
I
things
haven't
happen
seen
with
that
their
movie.
creepy grins and no clothes on. 1,
What?
2,
Orb. Nice.
click,
Yeah.
2,
Why is he
3.
using arcane explosion every second?
2.
Nice.
Dude, I can't believe I'm gonna complete a quest that actually involves gameplay. This is so sick. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. Oh my god. All the innocence.
He just only uses 2,
This is what it feels like whenever I try to
Why
engage
is
with
he
someone
only
on
arcane
Twitter.
explosion?
Mr. Bennis Hammond, this is amazing watching
Oh
someone
my
play WoW for
gosh.
the first time. It's weird. Yeah, because like my understanding of WoW players is that they're really upset all the time and they just log in for 10 hours a day and are just fucking miserable.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Is that true, Chad? Is that true? I mean, maybe it is true. I think though there's a problem, right? Like when you play WoW casually or any game casually, and maybe it's not just WoW, like when you play any game casually or like a couple hours a day, it's a lot of fun. When you can play WoW or say League of Legends or like Counter-Strike or like Valorant for like 2 to 3 hours a day, it's a lot of fun. And it almost makes you want to come back tomorrow and play more. In fact, it kind of does. And when you get off work or you get home from school, you kind of itch to play a bit more and more. But when you play for 10 hours a day, you play 10 hours of League of Legends or Counter-Strike or WoW, and you go to bed and you wake up, you play another 10 hours, you go to bed, wake up another 10 hours, and you fast forward 10 years, then all of a sudden it feels different. It feels like a chore, it feels like a job, you've become old and cynical, and everything sucks, and it's like, dude, what is going on? You know what I mean? It's one of the reasons why I started like gaming less. I think about 5 years ago, I started doing like shorter streams or like more reacts or like 1 or 2 days off on the weekend. Cause I used to game 7 hours a day, 8 to 10 hours a day. So what is that, like a little under 70 hours a week of like gaming, playing arenas, in the game, queuing. Now it's like less than half of that, maybe even a third of that or something. And it actually gets me excited to come back, right? Because it leaves you wanting a little bit more, right? 7 hours a day, 8 to 10 days a week is what I meant to say. Did I mistype there, IRL? Yeah. Let's finish out the video real quick.
Clench their teeth. They have black tar for blood, and every single thing that Blizzard does is bad because it is for the casuals and not for them.
Let's get paid.
You gotta pick one. You gotta.
I mean, the game. I mean, both games are pretty fun now that I can play the game.
Nice. He has like a 4-second review.
Pretty fun now that I can play.
Both games are pretty fun. Well, you heard it here first, guys. Day9 likes classic and likes retail. And to say the least, the retail new player experience is incredibly frustrating. And we've had debates in the past, like as a new player, what's easier to get into? Retail or classic? Like if you're a new player, you've never played, what's going to be an easier game to get into and understand? What would you guys say? Retail or classic? For a new player, never played WoW in their lives. Classic, 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 SOD, classic, 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 classic. Does anyone think retail? There's 1 retail I see, 2 retails, 3 retails, but like, yeah. So yeah, maybe classic is kind of the game for new players. I don't know. Is that even true either? Because classic's also the game for boomers. Maybe it's just an age thing. If you're a zoomer, maybe you'd pick up retail easier. If you're a boomer like me, maybe you'd pick up classic easier. I don't know. All right, well, there it is. I think Day9 is hilarious. I think some of his feedback was a little blown out of proportion. Like I disagreed with him a couple times, but I really respect the perspective of a brand new player, right? I think it's very important to think about, to understand, especially if you're Blizzard, because man, if there's no new players coming into the game and it's only a bunch of old players that are eventually dropping off slowly, but you know, eventually dropping off, it's like, okay, we're gonna need new players, so this matters, this stuff matters, right? I think one of my biggest learning experiences from the videos, I really do like how the classic world at high level zones felt scary because you couldn't go there yet, so you had to like earn your way there and like work through the world, that fog of war, so to speak, instead of just kind of doing whatever you want, right? And we talked about that in depth earlier in the video, but still, great watch. Thank you for linking it to us. I'll say it one more time because it seems like some people are still asking this. This is the full video. We have previously reacted to the first like 4 minutes. This is the full 17-minute video we just checked out.